Hello, and welcome to session 51 of the Siege campaign, Court Summons. And joining us in front of a town full of lovely smiling people are the players.
I'm sure that this will be fine.
Hello.
Hello.
Where we had left off last time, the party had effectively been surrounded, more or less, by the townsfolk of Maroon Town. Some of whom were just panicked from all of the ruckus caused by someone in exile returning, and some of them possessed by the smile.
Ooh.
Horrifying.
Many of the faces you had already known have been taken by him, but some are as of yet untainted. And the smile seems intent on, in some part and some way, leaving with you.
I hope that we can not have that happen.
Right. So, where were we?
They were like, they're between us and the ship, and we need to be on the ship so we can leave. But the smile is literally in that crowd.
In about half, I would say. You hear from one of the voices in it.
That was out of character.
Oh,
Out of
okay.
character, sorry.
I see. Apologies. But yeah, in about half.
I could get us through that crowd, but not without hurting them.
Mean.
I don't want nothing to come from. No. I don't want nothing to come to these people. They ain't done nothing wrong. You get out of them.
I mean, the most I could have done. Let me take a look at something. I'm taking a look at something.
Fair enough.
Most I have is wind wall. It could knock some of them away. Probably won't. More than likely won't downright kill them, but gets them to move.
I mean, I could always use, oh gosh, I can't think of the spell name, Thunderstep to get directly onto the ship, but I don't know what to do from there, and anyone close to me would be hurt.
Glacier, or at least the smile using her, looks at you and says, but yes. No, yes, but then you're forgetting about still.
That is what I mean. I do not know what to do afterwards.
So,
Well, you should just let Still come along. I'd be fine with that
Mm.
if only you left and Still came along
No.
with you.
no, you have to stay here.
I'm afraid
Yes.
that's not going to be much of an option.
Well, is
This
there a way to break all this? At least for him?
this is how it is going to work. The Siegel crew, myself, and everyone around me who arrived in the ship with all of us are going to leave, and you, the entity, you are going to stay here.
I'm afraid that's too late. I'm already attached to his smile.
Yes,
Yes,
you're
but-
going to detach yourself.
You think it's just as simple as letting go, do you?
It should be. It was as simple as holding on, so I'm sure it's as simple as letting go.
Oh, I didn't hold on. I got stuck to it. It was given to me.
Unstick yourself then.
If you're
Then-
going to do all of this lawyering about, we might as well do it properly.
I'm sorry?
Actually, out of character question, what size is Still? Is he small, medium?
Medium.
Medium.
Okay. Would Dahlia be small or medium?
Small, probably.
Damn it. That's not going to work.
The smile in Styx's body will give 2 claps as several of as many of the crowd who are currently under control of, or at the very least the influence of, the smile run about the town and pick up various bits and pieces and assemble them into what almost looks like this rough, cobbled together facsimile of a courtroom. As Still, you will feel a tingling within yourself as jumping out of you is more of Edgar conglomerating into, once again, that duplicate form with the smile. As it walks up towards the... Okay, what's the desk the judge sits at? I had forgotten what it's
The
called.
bench?
No, but, like...
It is the bench.
Oh,
Yeah, the bench.
Walks up to the bench and sits down. And kind of beckons with 2 fingers as immediately catching on what's going on. Oh, hold on, sorry. Immediately catching on to what's going on. Keep runs off to his storeroom and fetches a hammer. It's a carpentry hammer, but it still works, as he passes it nervously to this ooze duplicate of Still. Here. No. Oh, no. What? Here you go. Ah, thank you. The court is now in session. Come on up to your seats. As kind of some of the major figures who have been possessed sit on the seats in one side of the impromptu courtroom, and the party, as well as some of the more prominent non-possessed townsfolk, are ushered towards the other side, and a ramshackle jury's box is filled with equal measures possessed and independent townsfolk. Court is now in session.
Yay.
Tell me.
I already have an objection.
Oh?
How on earth could you be both a judge and one of the interested parties?
That is a conflict of interest.
I
Yes,
suppose
we
it
should have a
is.
neutral party preside over the ruling.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. That would be a fantastic idea, would it not?
It's a smart idea.
A neutral
And a fair.
party?
It's
Should we
only
strike up
proper.
a deal to see, as the result of this court case, to see what comes of your little motley crew in the town here?
No deals. I don't think deals are a good idea. At all.
No. We would have to negotiate the terms, of course, and you would have plenty of time. Otherwise, we won't be able to find any kind of solution.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking I bring a neutral party.
I mean, of course. It's
then
best
kind
that
of-
way.
Clicks with the fingers of one gooey hand to your surprise, as you wouldn't have thought that such a texture, such a material, could even make that sound. As its orange glow, the orange glow of its eyes in all of its forms around the place start to brighten briefly. I would like to sign a contract. And the lighting of the cave momentarily gets a little dimmer, as you feel your heartbeat not accelerate, not slow, but stay exactly on rhythm with everybody else's. As you feel, in sharp contrast to everything you've felt this entire time in the Feywild, you feel perfect, uncompromised order in the court. As seeming to phase through reality itself into this room stands this gigantic mechanical being. Long and detailed documents trailing off it as if they're decorative pieces of regalia adorning it, as one watchful and unblinking yet biological eye sits at the top in the center of what can only be presumed to be its head. towering over the courtroom is a Marut. A being from Mechanus, the plane of order, whose sole purpose is to preside over and enforce otherworldly contracts.
Wait, I think I've heard this.
Effectively, if you are in breach of the contract, this thing will pretty guaranteed destroy you. No matter who you are. Archfey, mortal, whatever. Nothing in the world is unflinching about signing contracts with a Marut present.
Ash will look up and their ancient little mind is blown.
Are you happier now?
I would assume we're okay with this.
I must admit, this is a greater show of good faith than I expected.
What the fuck is that thing?
This? Now, I'm going to be honest. Something within you immediately just recognizes it for everyone. Just recognizes this rhythmic pulse that seems to go along with every little aspect of reality. Little gears in it, clicking to the beat of the world itself. Something within your mind just immediately knows this creature's function. It doesn't stop it from being off-putting and very intimidating, but it stands silent, watching you. Now that the impartiality is over and done with, as loath as I am to say it, it's time to get serious. Arguing for the side of escaping from the Feywild consequence-free is still represented by
Still looks to the others as like non-verbally questioning who should step up.
I'll take that as a committee. Represented by the Sea Jewel crew. How quaint. And arguing for complete and utter freedom and the return of all citizens of Maroon Town to outside of the Fae would be... why, it's me, of course. The smile. Now,
I guess we're taking it in turns to defend or something.
Yes.
I don't... Archibald just whispers, I don't think it quite knows how courts work.
So we could just blag our way through this, maybe.
Probably. It's kangaroo court, but... well...
I mean, I trust us to definitely get us this get this all to swing on our side. But we gotta be smart about everything we do.
Agreed.
Very smart.
Yes, and not agree to anything we wouldn't otherwise do so.
Just, do you think that mentioning our names matters anymore?
Yes, we are still in the Feywild.
I'm not going
Good
to
point.
ask for any of your names. I know them already.
Thanks, that's so comforting.
That's very weird.
I've been watching you, after all.
That's even
Creep.
way more creepier.
Not on purpose. I've been watching still, mostly.
No better than that. You're really just not giving yourself much good defense.
We're not defending against this.
You
Let's
don't know
see.
nothing.
Dahlia is going to give a side eye to Still and cast message. That smile creature formed from Edgar. Is that what Edgar is?
Edgar is definitely not synonymous with a smile. It's a construct made partially out of my blood. This thing just formed itself a body from him out of convenience.
Ah, I see. She visibly relaxes a little.
Now, did any of the defendants' legal suite wish to step forward and make a case for, or put forward a compromise of their wishes?
We
Ash
gotta
will
fig-
turn to the others and go, who is the best at talking around what this lot would catch?
I mean, uh, I'm only good with talking when I try. I mean, the most I can do is I know how some contracts work, because I made one once. So I know there's technically ways out of stuff. But I don't know how much of a help that can be, especially since the most we got is he made a deal and we're trying to break it. And this jerk doesn't want to give us a way how, which is
Yeah.
completely unfair, especially in some cases where it should technically be part of it.
Would the rest
Yeah.
apply here? I mean, we're not even on this plane of existence by choice.
Yeah, it's completely an
that is-
accident.
Yeah, that is one of my first thoughts with this. Archibald, you're the arguably most well-read of any of us.
Yes?
You wouldn't... I think it might be a bit unfair. I don't know. I'm not going to force you to make the opening argument itself, but, like, if I was to be asked, you would be the first choice because you're, clever.
Oh, thank you. And,
That
uh,
normally
to-
I would say Evie in this situation, but I believe she's incapacitated at the moment,
she
so
seems a little out of it.
Ash, I certainly agree with your
for the
take on
moment.
this.
And might I say, not to blow my own horn, but I do fancy myself quite good with words.
Yeah.
You're brilliant with words.
Thank you.
Seeing as you were the one to swoon, Evie.
Yep.
I suppose. Well, I suppose I'll make my way up to the witness box.
Good luck.
Which is very nice, honourable judge, and it definitely isn't just a crate of potatoes that you've turned upside down. The Edgar smile kind of just looks up. Oh, sorry, I wasn't paying attention there during your little discussion. My apologies, I was playing solitaire with myself.
Hmm.
I think we've got this on.
I think
I
I'm
think we're
losing.
fine.
How quaint.
Yeah, I think
Remember,
I think we're more than good.
Remember, this is an ancient creature that we are dealing with. You never know what exactly they want or what they will have in store. But Archie, I have faith in you.
Thank you. I wish I could say the same about myself, but... well, when has confidence ever not been deception? And he
What
makes
matters
his
is you're
way
confident.
up to the stand. Honourable Judge, I would like to put forward some choice pieces of evidence to support our case for deserving to leave without your presence. Firstly, Still has already... may I inquire first? It is entertainment you ultimately wish for out of Still, correct? Yes, of course. Exactly. And how much entertainment have you received from Still? I suppose it's been a lot. And might I ask Still, how long has it been since you first made contact, shall we say, with this creature?
I would say about 7 years or so.
7 years. Despite having committed only the smallest bit of Feywild trickery, that being accepting unknowingly, mind you, food that had been laid out by Fey hands. Well, not even Fey hands from how you explain it. Laid out by agents of a Fey. And yet has served for 7 years with parole. Your point being, I believe Still has already given enough. Thank you. I would like to now call to the stand the Honourable Glacier. No, but I hadn't finished it. All right. And Archibald will kind of get up out of the stand reluctantly as Glacier walks up. Right. It's terribly boring talking in all of the same voice all the time. I might as well use theirs. Well, you see, this might have been the case had still not communed with me, but we had already made a deal. You are let out from here, and I am let in to you. How, may I ask, is it fair if you are to escape and get your side of the deal completely consequence-free, and I am not paid my dues? I'm the one who let you out of here, after all. Is that not true?
Can I whisper something over to Archibald real quick?
Of course. Archibald is back
I
in the
just-
stands.
I just whispered to him,
Back in the...
technically we're not out yet, if you think about it. We're still here in the Fey realm, still connected to all this. So he's not fully telling the truth on that we're out. If you think about it.
That is a good point. If I'm called up again, then maybe.
Okay, well,
But
I'll tell
if
the others
someone
and
else is, then maybe they can make that point themselves.
yeah, I can let the others know about that as well. Just so that they can keep that in mind just in case.
Hey,
And I look to the others and I tell them the same thing.
Good catch.
Yeah. I'm also noticing they're kind of prioritizing entertainment over what we actually have to say, so I don't know.
That is also a fair point. But there's a
Put on
lot of things
good
you gotta
show
think.
for them, Archie.
Pardon? It's hard to hear you.
Put on a good show for them, Archie.
Or whoever's next.
yes, I'm going to be quite honest, I had less in mind than I actually realized.
It's all good. Wasn't really expecting this.
None of us were.
If I just had some time, but... Well, this place takes enough toll on your mental well-being as it is, let alone drawing up documents.
True.
Yeah.
For now, I suppose improvisation should stay our strongest skill.
Yeah.
There is a pause. Oh, hello, you're back. Hello,
Hello.
you're here.
Hello.
Welcome back. Leanna's here.
Yippee.
Yippee, we missed your brain.
Yes, we did. We did. Can you hear us? We cannot currently hear you. Hello. Yes, I can
There
hear
you
you. I can hear you.
go.
Hello.
Hello.
You
Hello.
okay?
Hello.
Hurrah!
Yeah, doing fine.
Oh, God.
I gotta flip this because the stream's in the background tab, so I'm just hearing echoing.
Ah, fair enough. But yes. Did you miss anything, or?
No, I'm aware that we're in the middle of like a court session.
Ah, that's good. That's good. And there is a Marit presiding over it all, ensuring everything is to order.
Mm.
Everybody's being kept in check.
Mm.
Yep.
What was the canon reason used for Evie?
Pardon?
Was she just like
Just a little
disappeared?
out of it, I guess.
Yeah, probably stunned.
She's just a little out.
Evie is
But
still
she-
adjusting to. She's still adjusting to her body, having slept at all recently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real.
Evie, are you feeling all right?
She coughs and she blinks and she goes, where are we?
We're in court. The smile is not exactly the most aware of what a courtroom is, but seems to be putting on a facsimile of it to try and decide our fate.
Oh, wonderful! And
Where do
she
we
looks
go from
much, much more alert.
I've made a briefcase.
A briefcase?
Briefcase! You hear from the other side of the room, no, from the other side of the hall, of kind of amongst the quote-unquote legal team of the Smiles side. That's what we needed, a briefcase. Of course. Does anybody here have one? And kind of people will just look around shaking their heads. Drat. There goes our case. And the one standing as judge in Edgar's body will look down and say, after a long pause, a rousing point and well-made point, Glacier. Well done. Now we must turn the stands back towards the defendant. Would anyone wish to come up and speak on potential terms and compromises for how you would rather leave here? Because you are leaving. That much is not up to question. You are going to get out of here safe.
Ash turns to the others again. I could go up unless you'd feel better doing it, Evie.
I can. There's absolutely no worries.
Calling now to the witness stand, the Honourable Genevieve Wolverston.
Evie walks up to the stand.
Tell me, Miss Wolverston, what, in your opinion, should be the compromise between our two desired endpoints to this, and would you care to make a case for it?
Well, my desired endpoint is that my friend still is freed from this tyranny, and that my other friends, my crew, and I all go home.
Well, at the very least, you are all going home. I'll make sure of that. Safe, sound, and back on the sea. After all, there's not much ground left, is there, after that little mishap?
What do you mean by that? Oh, do you mean the shattering?
Oh, yes, that old thing. How long ago was that, anyway? Year, 2?
A couple millennia.
Pish posh. Tomato.
Ash is going to cough as as conspicuously as they can to get Evie's attention.
Conspicuously.
Captain, could you come over here? I have some information that you may want.
May I speak with my counsel for a moment?
Of course. You may consult.
Maybe
I'll return
heads
to
over
my
to you.
solitaire.
Captain?
This motherfucker's playing solitaire.
Yep, the Honourable Judge the Smile is playing a game of solitaire and losing.
Oh my god.
Ash is going to cough again to clear the throat and go, when the Honourable Judge was speaking, I noticed that we would be back on the sea, not the sea jewel.
Yes,
That is
sounded
the
very
most...
concerning.
I believe that if we are not clear that we want to leave as we arrived, simply without the smile, they will catch us on something.
Enoch.
Just, I know that you've got this, and I am so scared.
He smiles. Don't even worry about it. We're going to be fine.
I certainly hope so.
Ash will
We
clear
got
their
this.
throat. Ash will clear their throat and go again and go, that will be all, Your Honour, and sit back down.
Of course.
Evie returns to the stand.
Welcome back to the stand. What has your counsel been discussing with you, and...
The explicit clarity of our return being as we came, without the smile, on the sea jewel, to our realm.
Now, how on earth would you get back to the material realm without a ship? How silly. The idea that you'd be without your
If
ship.
I might add, Your Honor, not just on the sea jewel, but on the sea jewel in as good or better condition as we arrived in.
Oh, that's the idea. As good for the lot of you, and better for still.
No. Everyone the exact same as we came. Still free from
I
the
can't
smile.
reverse time. I can do many things,
You're
but
being
I can't
obtuse.
de-age. Oh. All right.
Certainly there must be some way to free. Still.
There must be some way, yes. Indeed. But... On the counter, however... I call up one... Cap'n... No. I am getting word that this individual is in fact not named Cap'n. This individual is named Styx. I call Styx to the stand. And from his own side of the courtroom, you hear, "But you're the judge. We should be the ones calling Styx to the stand." Oh, correct. That's 2 right sticks. And there's just chattering and murmuring from the Smiles side of the court as Styx walks up to the stand. You see, the way I see it, I am imposing no problem whatsoever being along for the ride on Still. Reminder for you, any smile, but not every smile, is me. I can give my word to minimally affect you. I just want to be along for the ride as I have been before, just a little more hands-on, let's say, with a little more autonomy. More fun that way. I hardly think it's fair to get out of your deal with no consequence and no compromise, but perhaps things work differently in the material plane. You willingly gave your smile to me, and if you wish, I can leave you alone for at least some of the time. And keep in mind our googly-eyed friend over there, and kind of gestures to this imposing, towering, mechanical monstrosity of a Marat that's standing, 20-something foot tall over the courtroom. Just eye gazing down, occasionally shifting focus.
Big chillin'.
It's just there.
And because of that, if I were to be in breach of my contract, I would be in trouble. I'd be sworn to my word. And in fact, they don't take much to generous interpretation. They want it by the letter. What a rousing and tasteful way to put it, Styx. Back to the stand. Go, go. Off you go. Back to your seat. That was insightful. Yeah, I think I'm almost ready to close this case. No, I haven't met everyone. You're right. You're right there, Miss Eliza. Did you wish to come to the stand and make your case?
Actually, yeah. Especially since you said something very interesting.
All yours. Go right ahead.
One thing as she goes up, one thing I want to make very note that you, because it is from you, had made note on, is how deals work. As someone who has made a deal once with an archdevil. You do know how very stickler they are with them, I would assume.
Of course.
Then you know that with a lot of deals, there's a lot of things tied to it. One, you can just get through with it. That is always an option. And that's what I at least did. I went through with my end of it. But, and I say this very lightly, that we usually know exactly how things work. In my case, I knew that if I did not complete my end of the deal, which was to eliminate the king from my own kingdom, I would not be free. Granted, we had equal minds when it came to that case, because I also wanted to free my own country from its horrible reigns. But, in some cases, you can be free of yours without needing to complete it. It's very, very hard to do. We have seen it. We have seen it done, actually, with one of my own friends here. She, unbeknownst, made a similar deal as this, just so we could get some information. Once we realized the weight of all of it, because we were not very much told about what would be the consequences of it, we sought out that individual. We had notified you that. And we learned exactly how to get that eliminated. And we are now with someone who is free to smile. And on top of that, we even asked you, how can we get out of it with ease? And if I very much remember, you did not give us that. You gave us no way to get out of it, from my own remembering. And I very much feel like that is unfair in some cases, especially if some people don't understand the weight of it. Do you not? You, if I remember, did not say that some of this was going to happen, that all of these people were going to come with. Were you not going to say that? You only, from my understanding, said that a smile was going to be taken. You never said the rest, from my own understanding. If you do not say that part, you are hiding. You are hiding hidden information to everybody. And
Which
that
would
is
be obstructing the truth.
Yeah, obstruction of truth. Double crossing, to be exact. And to some people, they may not know that fact. You cannot just hide information without them stating it. Hell, another little key thing that should also be mentioned is I've had the same archdevil try to make a pact with me so that I was given information. I heard him out because I knew their tricks. I was willing the first time, but I had to hear him out the second time because I had no reason to get information. You want to know what he wanted in return?
Oh. Oh, I don't know what kind of silly pish-posh the archdevils seem to like to get out of deals.
Well, I will just tell you. He wanted my dragon. My pride and
What
joy.
could you have anything to do with that?
That I did not need to know.
Ridiculous.
You see?
Archdevils
You
are
see the ridiculous.
Such strange little creatures.
You see? I did not understand why he would want my dragon,
Note
and
the
I
phrasing,
refused.
little creatures.
Yeah.
This thing is almost as old as the universe itself.
Like I said, I didn't want to hear more past that as soon as I heard he wanted my dragon. Because he tried to tell me, oh, I could train another one. No. I was not going to say that.
Are you attempting to tack on an additional clause on each side to the deal?
Absolutely not, actually. I'm just trying to bring light of something that I was noticing this entire
it's given
time.
me such a lovely idea. Do you want to roll persuasion? Real quick.
Sure.
Kick his ass.
Oh,
I can totally do that. Please be good.
Kick his ass.
get him.
That would be a 19.
Oh, fuck yeah. You've swayed me.
Woo!
Tit for tat, quid pro quo. And you get something you really wanted out of it as well. Tell you what. I will add something to the verdict, that being a complete termination of Still's possession capabilities. I return all ownership rights to his smile. Aside from, of
But-
course, the patent, but that is in everybody's. I would no longer be able to use it. I would no longer be able to copy it. I am completely powerless to it. Once your terms of the contract are fulfilled.
Elaborate.
Well, I shall. Now, I have a little mission for you all to go on, a little errand, you see.
Let us hear it.
Which is, quite frankly, worth cutting out poor Still's smile. Have you ever tried to cut off one of your own fingers? That would be what releasing a smile feels like for myself.
I mean, and she looks directly at her hand.
And when
I
when something is quite so demanding and annoying of a thorn in my side as what this one is, you can't help but feel sorry for me, can you? Oh, look at me! I haven't even told you what the thorn is.
Yeah. Yes, I would. We would all really like to hear what you would like to have to say.
There are plans afoot, and I would like you to stop them. There is
Your
somebody
Honor.
who is very much at odds with my own goals. Who,
Really?
if things were to go a certain way, would make a very not great day for me indeed. Might even make me have to change my name to the Frown for a little while.
Anything sticky. Non-freaking handshake.
Oh.
Is it ham sandwich?
I'm not sure if you're familiar with him, but a young fellow by the name of Horatio Everdusk. Does the name ring a bell?
Evie gets
Oh,
a look in her
no.
eye.
I
She
would
goes,
like you to murder him.
I
Oh!
look over at
Oh,
Evie.
no.
I look over at Evie like, this could be
Evie
the
raises
day.
an eyebrow, and she does not fold. Like, she doesn't let it, like, she wants to. Oh, God, does she want to, but she doesn't let that read on her face. She just kind of
That's
raises
why-
an eyebrow.
That's why I turned my head to look at Evie like,
If anybody...
She raises an eyebrow.
If you wish, I shall add this to your terms of the deal. At any time, if anybody in your adventuring party or miscellaneous associates is to cause the death, actively or passively or otherwise, of one Horatio Everdusk, Still is to be released from any contracts and dealings with myself.
So, you are saying? Let me repeat what I heard. We would still be able to leave. You would still be stuck with him. But if we kill Horatio, you basically are free from us, and
Yes.
Still is free from you.
Of course. In fact,
Let
I
us-
would not be spying on him anymore. It'd be a terrible
Okay.
shame, but quite frankly, with what he's got planned, it's worth it.
What does he
Well-
have planned?
Do you want to know?
Does
Yes.
it involve
What's
anything?
it worth to you? What can you give me?
Oh my goodness, I knew you were gonna say something like that.
Yeah, I don't think that anything. Well, can we have a
Look-
maybe have a moment to
Yeah.
discuss, Your Honor?
Yeah, let's
Of course.
let's probably discuss this.
But
The prophet's like, even place.
Evie. I come over just like Evie. I'm gonna hold on, can I try to remember something real quick?
mhm.
Yeah,
Didn't Aether say the same thing
Ether.
to Eliza? Ether,
Yes.
sorry. I look directly at Evie and go, do not take that fucking deal, because trust me, that fucking bastard that had both of us tied tried the same thing with me. That's why I mentioned the fucking dragon. Remember? He tried that with me.
I don't know if anything is really worth the knowledge.
We can only assume what that little fucking asshole is wanting. It could be the worst of the worst for all we know. But we can just think of it and just go, it's worth getting rid of him.
I mean, by Saluda's grace, they could even be working together.
That could be true, but nobody needs to sacrifice more at this point.
You
'Cause trust
notice
me.
another head in your little group huddle.
The fuck are you doing here?
Working together? Well, I never.
There are far
Disgusting.
crazier stuff. Well, at least you can agree with us on that.
Go back, be the judge. Go back and be the very biased judge again.
Oh, my apologies. I'll get back to what I was doing before.
But
Just
I
even
I thought you
think-
were having such fun discussing. I couldn't help but barge in.
He just
This is the least fun thing that I've ever done.
fun thing.
This guy is
But-
the most.
yeah,
He
just the
I love
is.
him.
Ash is
But-
going to take a very deep breath and go, okay. All of this, great to discuss and consider, but I think the most important opinion here is Stills, considering it's, your smile and all.
Of course.
Well, I don't have any personal stake in Horatio Everdusk's life, one way or another, but from what I've heard of him from all of you, I have no reason at all to object to his death, and as it's something we're already working towards, I certainly would not accomplishing that in exchange for my freedom. The only thing is we would need some sort of agreement that that thing wouldn't cause too much trouble in the meantime.
I mean, so far, from what I'm understanding, if we agree to it, while yes, he would still be part of us, as soon as we kill Horatio, it's null and gone, and you're free.
That's if we kill Horatio.
I mean, it could take a little bit of time, but there's a lot of things we could plan to get that done. I mean, we already don't like him. Keeping him
That's
around is
all-
not a good thing.
We know that Horatio is plotting something anyways. He must be. We have
Yeah.
to stop him, right?
Yeah.
It's just a case of, I guess, do we want to give anything up that badly?
I mean, I rather none of us give up anything more than what we have already done. Whatever information they could give us, it wasn't worth me giving rid of Kalar. It's not going to be worth giving anything to him.
It feels like we're making... I don't know.
Like I said, I don't want us to sacrifice anything more. We don't need to know what Horatio is going to do. We can already assume.
If I may
Yeah?
butt in, says Archibald. From what it seems, seeing as we're very close to the very centre of all of his plans, and, well, he seems rather eager on meeting us again and having one, quote, final meeting. It seems like we're very close to finding out what his plans are, either way.
Yeah.
Oh, Starch is gonna BRB. We can keep discussing stuff. So, I'm not sure if it's really worth it. I believe a lot of his plans might be completely elucidated if we find what's lurking at the centre of the frontier. At the shattering point.
I think we should stall at least a little bit to try and get any other information that they will give us for free.
Of course.
If me and Dahlia still have yet to talk.
Oh, wait,
we
no.
have time.
Have you talked? I swear
No,
you've talked.
I haven't. I've spoken to the judge occasionally and I'd spoken to ask to give you some information, but I haven't spoken yet. No.
Yeah, because it's been Archibald, Evie, Eliza.
Mm-hmm. And still got to go up.
Yeah. I think Still should probably be last. After all, it is his life that's on the line.
Yeah.
Well, not life, but yes, life.
Autonomy.
Yes.
Freedom. Plus, who knows what the Smile might want to do when we're free of this place.
I can hardly think, but if it was anything too destructive, then, quite frankly, it would already have happened. If this thing is to be believed and something deep within me resonating makes me believe it really is, this thing's older than nearly any living thing in this world. If it wanted to do something to the material plane, it probably already would have.
Yeah, this may truly be one of the only places that I am not one of the oldest sentient beings.
Of course.
But yes, we have.
Almost running low on bread. It was supposed to be store tonight, but Pops needs that.
Thank you.
More time, more information. We'll get what we can.
Of course. Now, did you want to go up first, or did Dahlia?
Eliza, did you have more that you wanted to say?
Realistically, no. I just wanted to mention the fact of the pack stuff and deals and whatnot, since, like I said, I have dabbled and whatnot. I still very much do not agree that I did that, Talia. I hope you still know that.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
realizing
not
just
sure
how
how much I can contribute. I mean, I obviously have knowledge of Salune, but not of this creature, and frankly, this thing is getting on the last bit of my nerves.
I don't blame you.
Would you mind going first? I need a little bit more time to think and not blow up in its face the second I get on the stand.
Well, I suppose I can see what I can do, but what more is there to contribute?
I mean, honestly, I think stalling for time, even just from talking to it, could be useful. After all, it just wants entertainment. I'm realizing now just how much of Cain is in this thing's DNA.
I do see that, yeah.
This is a slightly alien mind trying to think in the same ways as people, not quite grasping the reasons and functions behind human things like courts.
Oh, precisely. Also, if you need my ass to hop back in, let me know. I'm trying to let other players sit fun and also talk, but like,
You can
I can keep this guy going
you
in
can
circles.
say anything like whenever you please. Just I'm trying to give everyone their spot in the
Precisely.
witness stand. This guy has no idea what a court is.
Yeah.
Would it talk philosophically?
Hmm?
If Dahlia was to approach it with like a philosophical sort of conversation, would it engage with her?
Maybe. Yes. Maybe.
I have a thought.
Oh god, yeah. That is so true, Starch. Quote, the
Yeah.
first thing I thought when it turned out we were going to court is, we have to get Evie in on this.
Ash will think for a second and then go, Evie, you're really, really good at talking. Like, honestly, maybe better than Archibald. No offense, Archibald. But, like, if you could get
None taken.
a teensy bit more information out of this guy so that me and Dahlia have a little bit more to work with, I would literally owe every single revive I ever have to you, potentially.
First and foremost, you owe me nothing. Secondarily, boy, I've got this. And she speaks up and she goes, Your Honor, may I return to the stand?
Archibald kind of
Oh, sorry.
rubs at his left eye momentarily, unconsciously.
No. She goes, May I return to the stand?
Of course! Just in time, too. I just lost the game.
I hate you.
She lost the game. She looks at the solitaire, looks back and goes,
What other game are we playing?
Crazy. But she looks at him and she goes, You mentioned possibly wanting something from me.
Oh? Oh, no, that was only in exchange for the knowledge of Horatio's plans.
Precisely. So, what were you thinking?
I don't know. What do you have to offer me?
Plenty of things.
Huh.
You said that you've watched the party for years, surely. You've known that.
Oh, I've been watching Still, mostly. Still only just arrived. Still's the favourite.
Well, you've seen me.
I
And
have.
with Still for a while now.
Would you care to toss me a smile, or would you rather keep your hands tight on it, seeing as you already come close to losing it?
I will smile once as a normal action and not a gift. And she smiles.
I'm going to say no. I'm afraid. It's valuable information here. And as much as I love to see my handiwork, I'd much rather have it. But thank you for the demonstration. Very nice of you.
So, wait. If I give you my smile, you'd literally tell us what Horatio's plans are?
Well, what I understand of them. But...
Elaborate.
Hmm?
I said elaborate.
Well... I've seen your little snickers when I set up this courtroom. And as I've been playing around here, you clearly realize that this isn't quite an accurate representation. I have been improvising a lot of it. I'm not the most familiar with these newfangled mortal minds. Artifices?
Oh,
They're little constructs, is it?
ideals. We are looking for the word ideals.
Ideals. Ah, yes, yes, yes. So, I'm a little fuzzy on some details. I don't think... I'm not sure why I even offered. Honestly. I just thought it was a cheap and easy way to get a smile. I just know it's going to be bad for me.
Ash will kind of reservedly put their head in their hands.
Did you still want to make... Oh! Still? Oh, it's the gift that keeps on giving. But...
He's in on the brain rot.
either way, did you still want to make that deal, or...
You're saying, if I give you my smile,
Yes?
then we would know what you know about Horatio's plan, but you haven't even... How much... Without saying the information, how deep do you believe your information is? Because if it's very surface level, then it might not be worth the exchange, but if it's, like, really detailed, then I'm considering it.
Broad as a puddle, shallow as a puddle... But it's a very nasty puddle.
You see, in regular moral expression, that would mean that that's nothing.
Would it? I suppose it would. Let me consult a moment. That seems relatively accurate. I just know it's no good, you know? No. I'm going to be quite honest, I'm slightly backpedaling.
Your Honor, Ash will stand up. Are you saying that you know nothing about Horatio's plans?
Oh no, I know thing. Not nothing, no thing. But...
What is the thing? How important would it be to killing Horatio?
Oh, very, but at the same time, you're already on the right
It's
track.
gonna be like humans die from. It's gonna be like humans die if you hit them with a sword.
I only know what you're already very close to knowing.
So, would you say there is no point in us taking your deal?
There'd be a point. Of course there'd be a point. It'd be fun.
For you, yes, but not for us.
Oh, what do you mean? People like having fun. People have fun with me. Isn't that right, everybody? And kind of all of the other smile-possessed townsfolk say, "Oh, yes, very fun. Yeah, yes. Oh, it's
I really don't believe that since you are pretty much can possess all of them. So how do we know that is their honest opinion?
I will
Yes, Your
say,
Honor.
Starch, during the time that you were that still was briefly possessed, the memories of it were kind of just a pleasant fuzziness.
We'll admit it was
It's
not an
a
actively
painful time
unpleasant
there.
experience.
What'd you say?
I will admit it was not an actively unpleasant experience, though obviously it wasn't worth the cost.
To each their own. I'm going to briefly let go of Glacier for a moment. Oh. What happened? Where am I? I'm back here. Oh. There we go. Thank you for the memories.
Call out boy mention, sorry.
Well, I'm certainly happier than I was. So it's not been very long, but I've smiled more with him than in the last, well, most of the time I've been down here.
Ash will, still standing, look at Evie and go, may I speak?
Of course.
Your Honor, would you say that you...
Oh god, sorry. Water went down the
Don't
wrong
be sorry? Oof. Don't be sorry.
Water went down the wrong
but-
way. Fuck.
Oof. Had that happen to a Swedish fisherman ago.
Gosh.
No.
Your Honor, what would you say your ambitions in the material plane are?
Fun. I want to
What
look
kind of
around,
fun?
And I want to have harmless fun. Not going
What
to hurt
is your
anybody.
idea? What is your idea of harmless fun?
Just looking around, taking in the sights, the smells, the sounds.
Would you not consider the aspect that you are essentially robbing someone of that fun?
I'd hardly call it robbing, but... well...
Because, Your Honor, if you don't mind, the terms of the contract that you made with Still here were that you would take Still's smile. There were no other terms known by the party who gave up the smile. You took it and are using it to possess... I apologize. I'm struggling with the wording, but
There was an exchange of services.
yes. And the particulars of the service that you were... Sorry, I'm not good at wording things legally. You kind of, like, being a bit of a bitch right now. You're being a bit of a piece of shit and a prick. And I'd really like it if you could leave still alone. Thanks.
My goodness. I suppose I am.
And now, I am under no illusion that this will get us anywhere. But are you not entertained, Your Honor?
You make a very good point, Ash.
Think about it. If you stay here, you can have court forever with anyone that comes here and anyone that is here. And you will be able to have as much fun as you like.
No, all of these kind fellows would be staying here. If they wished to.
Yes, the terms of our departure are we leave without you and with our ship.
No.
I am just saying, if you stayed, you could have as much fun as you wanted. Forever.
I can stay and I can come with. Did you not
What does that mean?
Did you forget the part where I shed away my physical form?
You're being too confusing.
I can be...
We do not want you to come to the material plane with us. In that ideal scenario, for us, you remain totally in this realm. And you can have as much fun as you want. Okay, what do you mean?
I have vessels up there.
Okay, your specific... Okay, in the ideal scenario where you remain away from Still, you can stay down here and have as much fun as you like forever. And you said it yourself, you already have vessels. Why would you want another one?
Because Still is ever so much fun.
Okay. Still, I don't actually mean this, but I'm sure you can find someone much more fun.
No offense taken.
But that's the thing. Isn't it? I haven't. Not for a very long while.
Then you can keep looking. You can keep trying. The thing is, if you continue to split your attention... I don't think you're getting it. I want you to leave the Sigil crew, and especially Still, alone. We do not want you around us. You're annoying and a prick.
You're very entertaining.
I'm trying my best.
You know what? I like you.
Don't say that.
You're fun.
What do you mean by that?
Well, you're fun to talk to.
What did that
Awesome. So do you think you'll be staying here, or...?
Oh, no, absolutely not. Some of me will. But all of me won't.
Well, can the slice of you that might be popping up with us not do that? Can you stay away from us, maybe?
Why are you so hostile towards me? I haven't hurt you.
By hurting Still, our friend, you have in turn hurt us.
Exactly. I value the autonomy of those around me, and I think that you, Your Honor, aren't quite honouring that.
Oh! Oh! This was a whole misunderstanding then. Oh, silly me. I had completely missed your entire argument. You at the back there, stop
Oh.
playing solitaire. Right. It's a question of autonomy. I see.
Yes.
You would rather
That is-
still have Still's autonomy.
I don't think I would like you popping up in my body every few times that I smiled.
I see. Right. I can try and make things as convenient as I can. Well. Still? Friend?
What would be the minimum amount of control over my body that you would consider worthwhile?
Unfortunately, when I am in, I am in. But aha! I have thought of a solution. Clever clogs that I am. In fact...
Elaborate?
What'd you say? Oh,
Elaborate.
elaborate. In fact, the solution is standing before us right now. As me, the honourable judge. If I can add this as one more term to the contract. Just in exchange for that lovely little bit of entertainment you gave me, Ash. Thank you.
You're not welcome. I hope you die.
That's not possible, I'm afraid. But, in exchange for that, I would like to put in a clause which is entirely enforceable by Marut. It just looks up and stares. You feel its eye watching, gazing at your soul, at your very culmination of your being. And my own solemn word and promise that I not interfere, obstruct, or otherwise endanger, damage, nor any other of those nasty little words, the Sigil crew, nor those associated with you. And, additionally, if I am ever to take control of the body of one Edgar Still... what was Still's surname? Because I know Still's first name was Edgar.
Please tell me I actually wrote one down. Give me a second.
I believe you did.
Okay, yeah, let me just check the document.
I swear you did.
Yeah, I think I remember doing that. Just, Oh, here. Liadon.
Pardon?
Liadon. Liadon.
If I am ever to take control of the physical body of Edgar Still Liadon, then Still is to be provided with an alternate form to control for the duration. That being the form of me. This. And gestures towards the goopy form. Your very own Edgar. That way you can
Ash.
still act while still is me, and I am still.
Ash kind of whispers to Still, do we know how Edgar feels about this?
I don't think
Oh.
they really care too much.
So, do you have any closing remarks, my good friend and wonderful little specimen? Still? Shall we go over and finalize the terms of the deal, or...
One
I-
additional term.
Hmm?
You are to not cause havoc within Still's body, be that... You are not to cause havoc in the material plane, be that by terrorizing citizens or causing harm to another being, much less Still, the Sea Jewel, the Phoenix,
Oh, that was
or
already in the
anyone.
contract. Not to worry. I just
If
laid
you
that
are
out.
seeking entertainment,
No. I had just laid out. The smile had just kind of laid out no harm, no obstruction, any of that to the Sea Jewel crew.
oh, she's not talking just about the Sea Jewel crew. She's
And-
talking about
And
anyone.
associates.
She's talking anyone, not to cause havoc for anyone.
All right. I would just be a passive observer, simply existing.
Exactly. You are to cause no harm or havoc to any person living or dead.
You're so boring.
We're careful.
Do we still want to keep part of it about
Do you
if we
still?
kill Horatio?
No, he's still.
I don't think we need the
Oh.
Horatio information.
No,
I think,
not that part, not that part.
Oh.
The other part about if we kill Horatio, Still's free.
That's a given, I think.
Oh,
We'll
yes,
gotta make sure it's part of it.
of course. Now, Mr. Marrott.
Or if you ever find boredom between the crew and Still.
And the Marrott kind of just takes a knee and looks closer. Mr. Leodon,
Yes.
Mr. Erides, yes? And Mr. the Smile? Yes. Mr. the Smile? Yes. And all other Misters the Smile? Yes. Shall we draft up the terms?
Very well.
All right. The lot of you go over various clauses, terms, agreements. Oh, hold on. Ban. Clauses, terms, agreements, etc. with the Marrott watching over everything, and managed to finalize a contract which, to the word, is just as discussed. Wonderful. Isn't that lovely? So, Mr. Leodon, Do we have a deal?
For what I hope is the very last time, yes, we have a deal.
Then a deal's a deal. And kind of, he reaches out the goopy hand of your strange purple body double.
Bill reaches out and shakes it with a falconer's glove hand.
The smile fades away from its face and, like, what's it called? Edgar is retracted into you.
Animal's gotten used to blood loss.
You feel this slight burning around your wrist for a brief moment, as if you look underneath the falconer's glove, there is a very, very faint marking of a chain going around your wrist where you shook the hand.
Fantastic.
Your terms are sealed. Abide by them and face not the wrath of Mechanus. Of course. Wouldn't dream of it. And this, in the same manner that it appeared, the Marat returns to Mechanus. Many of the townsfolk are given back their autonomy. Oh. Apologies, I forgot we were in court. Hold on. Let me just... And one of them from the crowd just walks up to the magistrate's podium and picks up the hammer. Oh, Leanne, your reactive is still Octavia. Also, you are muted if you hadn't realized. Is everything okay? Leanne? Okay, never mind. Right,
Apologies, I had not written that what? Sorry. I can't talk. Sorry, I had not realized that it was muted.
I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I should have pointed something out earlier.
Testing? Testing?
Hello, yes, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Hello.
I am so sorry.
Ain't no worries at all. That's fully on me. I have had a hectic day and a half. Apologies, viewers.
Yeah.
I did not mean to be Octavia.
No, it's been
No
nice to
worries
have
at all.
Octavia
No
in the
worries at
court.
all.
Yeah.
Octavia would not have survived in court.
No.
Actually, no, she
You're
would
like,
have. She would have been completely fine because her uncle would have bought her the best lawyers money can buy.
Oh, real.
Yeah.
She would have had to raise that finger. She would have been like, ah! We won. That's interesting.
Oh, my deepest apologies. I forgot we were in court. And one of the smiles from the crowd just runs up to the magistrate's podium and... Court is adjourned. Oh, sorry, jury. You never actually did anything. You weren't very useful now, were you? And they're just looking around stunned as, bit by bit, the last of the possessed townsfolk are given their independence back. What happened? Oh my god. Oh, my head. Did I just wake up? That was a good dream. And you'll kind of see all of them discussing and holding their heads. Some of them are more hostile, but most of them are just confused.
I mean, I suppose we didn't get off too badly.
All things considered, I don't think we could have gotten any better out of that, yeah.
I
Yeah.
suppose.
It certainly could have gone much worse. And thankfully, we did not have to sacrifice Captain Smile
Yeah.
again.
Far worse.
She looks nervously at Evie.
I would have. I'm still considering it. Honestly, we need
Captain-
information on Horatio.
We
Captain,
do.
Dahlia's going to take Evie's hands, as big as they are compared to her tiny little hands. Your
Still a little
smile
bit.
is one of the most beautiful things about you. Please do not give it up for the world.
Aww.
Ah!
She feels incredibly touched and smiles. She goes, "You know, I would do anything for this crew."
I
And the
can
idea
vouch for
that she nods and smiles again. But the idea that this could be exchanged for actual information, incredibly appealing.
Captain,
cannot
respectfully,
disagree with you.
I understand and I respect your decisions, but I would respectfully rather lose all of my blood again than have to know that you would not be able to smile. For Archibald's sake and your own, if nothing else.
I wonder if there's anything I could offer that wouldn't affect you guys.
I think it might be
Nothing,
worth holding
Yourself,
out for a
perhaps?
moment. At least getting to the middle
With
of the
all due
frontier
respect,
first.
Captain. With all due respect, Captain, there is nothing that you could give that would not affect us.
Hmm.
We want you to be at your best. We want you as you are. Any sacrifice on your part is a sacrifice for everyone.
Yeah.
Still sitting there completely stunned in your like side of the court is just
So,
Bosun completely. What in the hells was that?
We blagged our way out of it, I think. Or we blagged our way to a solution that was not so terrible.
What about us? What's gonna happen here?
Well, we figured out the way out, I suppose, but
What? You did?
Yeah.
yeah. You just go up the waterfall.
Oh. You best
I
be
really
kidding
don't.
me.
I mean, I really don't fault you for not thinking that, because who would have thought of that?
Yeah, it's a
I
bit...
believe you have to go backwards.
Yeah.
Backwards. You're telling me
Yeah.
no one here tried to go backwards?
It's very strange, but this place is strange itself, so.
Seems like such a simple idea, but so unintuitive no one would necessarily think about it. But it does follow the logic of this place.
Ass backwards?
Yes, that's the direction we have to go.
Yeah. It's in a literal sense.
Or at least the direction that Captain has to go.
Yep.
Is there anything that we should do before getting back to the ship, do you think?
I'm not sure. Eliza, Ruby's still there.
Yeah, Fuck, and I go in.
I'd completely forgotten that we still had people waiting for us.
I'm gonna immediately sprint. I'm just gonna ignore Kalar, just be like, I gotta go.
Kayla is just flying alongside you.
Zooming.
Almost keeping pace. Obviously, the dragon's faster.
They're off. I suppose if you were to make a boat yourselves, you would be able to get out on your own. Well, I suppose. But what about all of him? I don't know. But right now we need to get out.
As soon as possible,
I
preferably.
understand. You got places to be, you only just got here. Us, we've been down here long enough. We can wait a little longer.
No, certainly you should be able to come with.
I mean, anyway, your boat's too small for all of us. How do we
We
decide
can
who gets to come
easily
and who
drop you
gets
off
to
at the
stay?
next island. We could easily drop you guys off on the next island.
Dozens of people?
I mean, if an emergent, like, yeah,
I think you're
It
like
would not-
multiple.
it would
I think
not
you're
be
like a couple
comfortable.
of days sail away from Dawn's Rock.
Mm,
we can at least take like 10.
Carpenter walks up to you. You know, seeing all that stuff, I think I could fashion a pretty alright enough boat out of all this stuff.
It'd be wonderful.
You don't need to trouble yourself.
As long as everyone's cared for, that's
I mean, we got the food barrel.
what I care about. He nods.
You can head off on your own, I suppose.
You sure?
Of course. In the meantime, though, Eliza is sprinting towards where Ruby was left. Finding her in their shared room, she rushes towards her, embracing her, a bit of tears forming. She lets her know they're getting out of here, and will soon be free from the Fae. Her form is wavering between Eliza and her changeling self. Ugh.
Aww.
Wah. And
They're just so in love.
as the rest of you make your way back towards the sea jewel, you see another figure on the boat.
Oh fuck.
And the clang, clang, clang of heavy metal footsteps
Who the fuck?
as
It's a knight.
Still's knight is running up towards him. My
okay.
liege, it's good to see you again.
Good to see
Aww.
you as well. Are you
Chaos
alright?
out there.
Yes, well, I'm honestly still a bit surprised it worked out, but we're all alright and we're leaving.
Yes. That is That is a most pleasant surprise. However, I do additionally have a surprise for yourself.
Oh?
Amidst all the chaos, I found myself under somewhat of stress and decided it would be best to look over and think of yourself, but I kept returning to your list of names. Bastion. That one just kept coming back to me in the forefront of my mind. So, if thou wishest it,
Well,
then
of course, Bastion.
thank you.
Welcome to Procedural.
Thank you ever so much.
Hell yeah.
Yippee!
Woo! Iconic!
Yippee.
He has a son. Still the father.
Over what? But, yeah. So, everybody manages to get back set up on the ship. Not much is missing other than some food supplies, but that would only be natural considering people have been living here. There's been 3 people that the Siegel's been supporting for a while. There's some things have moved about, but everything seems to be, relatively speaking, in order. So, you find yourselves in a shallow, rocky lake at the bottom of a cascading, monumentally tall waterfall. Yourself, Evie, at the wheel.
She ensures that the party is all settled and stable and takes a deep breath and tries to move forward.
Forward.
Like upward. You know what I mean.
Archibald kind of mentally tries to picture how it would look and effectively points the sails in such a way that the ship would drift backwards. And as you start drifting ever so slightly back, you find the rear end of the ship raising up as if being picked up slightly, as you find yourselves settled on the waterfall, as if it was still water. Just sailing up backwards. As you look below you, the scattered people, confused and alarmed, but with a small glint of hope in their hearts that wasn't there before, waving at you, wishing you well, as the tiny little shanty town of the tiny little shanty village of Maroon Town drifts further and further from view. as you gently, calmly, and peacefully sail backwards up the waterfall, passing through the strange and otherworldly appearances of what seemed like a sheer drop before. You can hardly even tell you're not on a flat surface. But eventually, those of you who look back would see that the river is levelling out. The sky has grown less shadowy and more of a vibrant green that you're used to. As you see enormous, wavy strands of kelp, taller than trees, surround you. And what you hadn't seen before, a slight shimmer in a crack in the air, which the sea jewel manages to pass through calmly, gentle, and safely, finding yourselves back somehow in the material plane. You can't help but smile.
We did it!
We did it!
Yay!
We're out!
We're free.
We're out of the hell, and no one knew.
I don't know how I'm going to explain all of these strange occurrences back to my own people.
Oh, gods, but as we've headed further up, my compendium on the Feywild has been becoming much more elucidated. It's legible now, but it's only confirmed my suspicions. It could have... Time works differently. It flows more unpredictably in there. We only saw it as a few days, but it could have been months. It could have been years, decades. Everyone we know could... Hold on, that's the Phoenix over there.
As Archibald says that, Ash runs as quickly as they can down to make sure that the mirror is working.
The mirror is working.
Yeah, they obviously go through and immediately tackle Costello to the floor in a hug.
Oh, God, Ash.
Can I fall behind?
Where were you?
The
We were looking all over for
Feywild.
you. Tell me next time you're gonna disappear for 10 minutes.
I didn't know. 10 minutes.
10 minutes!
10 minutes!
10 minutes. They start to shake. 10 minutes.
You spent 10 minutes in the Feywild.
Holy shit!
God.
You so much.
Am I able to pop through?
Yes, you are. And
I just
Valerie
popped
is
through
there
and just-
to greet you.
Valerie! Holy shit!
Hugging a bear...
So much-
no, hugging a bear probably would have been more gentle.
Holy shit, we went through so much fucking crap!
Oh,
And it's only been 10 minutes.
I'm so glad to be out of
Oh my
there.
fucking god.
Congratulations. Wacky new roommate acquired.
Oh my fucking god.
Temporarily.
Sounded about right for the sigil.
Yeah.
Jesus
Tense
Christ.
negotiations. We have managed to scruff an eldritch deity as old as smiles themselves by its neck.
I will say, you have signed up for something far worse than you ever imagined you'd be getting into by accepting him into the Sigil crew. You see,
Temporary.
the Smile drinks milk directly out of the carton when everyone knows it was public milk, motherfucker. It was public milk. It was all of our milk. You're not supposed to put your stupid fucking grotty-ass lips on it. Gross, dude. Get your own milk.
Sounded about right.
Maybe I will.
The next thing you know, there are locks on the pantry.
I can't
He knows the
understand
code.
these.
No, there's a single
Yeah.
key. There's like five locks and like 10 keys.
You see him bulk buying hairpins.
He breaks
my
every
God.
single one because he doesn't know how to lockpick. He has no hands.
Costello taking constant psychic damage because of that thing's kitchen shenanigans.
Oh, we're out of the fucking Feywild. Oh, thank fuck.
Ah.
That was, as a dungeon master, I must say, that was so intense to run. The Feywild, never run a Feywild campaign unless you are explicitly prepared.
Yeah.
I had to fight tooth and fucking nail to keep the wacky energy without just seeming, like, played out and overdone, and without burning
Yeah.
myself out.
Yeah.
It was a fine
You did do a
tightrope
great
to
job,
walk,
I
and I
think.
fell off a few times.
Yeah, you did good.
But it's all over now. Everything we see from now on is completely normal and sensical.
Right.
No,
We're
wait.
going to
no,
have
no,
tea parties.
No, not next session. No, no, no. Next session is going to be completely normal, guys.
No, it ain't.
What's next session's title?
Yeah, what's it called, Eve?
You'll find out at the end of the session.
Storm clouds.
You're joking.
Stormclouds?
You'll find out. Right. Ash isn't moving from Costello and the floor until someone picks them up or Costello does. Ruby would so
Valerie.
follow behind to see what Eliza's doing and joins in the love for seeing their girlfriends.
Actually, I'm curious. Not saying that I would have done this, but if Dahlia was to use teleportation circle from the Feywild, would it have worked?
No.
Yeah.
I didn't think so.
You would need the 8th level spell Plane Shift.
Oh,
You
yeah.
would need to
yeah.
be
Yeah.
level 15 to do that.
Yep.
That is fair for
No, we're
how strong
almost
it is.
there.
You know who is level 15? No.
Huh? What were you gonna say?
Horatio teleports in, says how you've ruined all of his plans, and then you kill him effortlessly.
Fucking hell.
Right.
I thought he was level 20.
Oh no!
Oh,
he's
dear
not level
God.
20. If he was level 20, he would be like. Level 20s are fucking crazy. He's like level 15.
This is how the Sigil can still
He's
win,
like, I think
guys.
level 15 or 16 at most. When you last
Yeah.
fought him, he was level 14. I think he's level 15 right now.
Context: Mr. Honey is level 16.
Yeah. And he's
Gosh.
great.
This is how the Black Sab.
If you have to put up with any level 17 or higher caster in your narrative, your party should have to cover the cost of your blood pressure and headache meds.
Yes.
Hey,
Yeah.
look. In my one IRL campaign, one of the players had to fight a level 20 monk.
I mean, you all had to fight
Yeah.
a level 20 barbarian.
That is true,
Oh,
but
yeah.
the level 20 monk was technically going easy because I told my fiance to do that because I was like, she's gonna kick their ass, but it's gonna be in a go away, leave my daughter here kind of thing.
Four Fingers
And it
was a
didn't
level
happen.
20 barbarian.
Oh,
We did it somehow.
You guys want to know well, not off the record, but on the books, the craziest NPC you guys have encountered so far?
What?
Sure, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Obviously, ignoring Keith and Hostess, the twins.
Yeah.
Of
I'm not mad at
Yes,
course.
it.
Yeah.
the twins. Of course it's the twins,
Yeah.
because the twins are just... Man. They're fucking...
This is a reminder to go
Literally-
watch the other campaigns
Go
that we
watch
do.
P729!
Yeah.
P729 and the
We're
Traveling
traveling
Hearts.
And
Keep
the
traveling
Traveling
hearts and flowers!
And
Please go watch our other campaigns, guys.
Yeah. We do so much work for them. The people who
That's
run
all.
them, they're so good.
Anyway,
Everyone say thank you,
shenanigans.
Soli!
thank you, Sol.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Zoe.
Leanne.
And thank you,
you.
Thank
Leanne.
you, Leanne. Thank you, Evelyn.
Oi.
Thank you, Evelyn!
Right, but
Yeah.
now
Jingle,
that
jingle.
you are out,
I'm proud.
is there anything you wanted to do on the ships in particular?
Zolia is just gonna take one of the bottles of preserves and a bottle of mead from the temp or the archipelago and just go like, if anyone wants to share these, I shall be in the dining area.
Well, she said snack time, bitches.
Would the siege wall have any champagne on it?
Oh, yes.
Also, guys, I am going to be completely honest. The courtroom idea I had literally today.
Oh yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
That was fun.
I was scrambling for some way to resolve it from the end of last session. If it went to combat, I am going to fully clarify. Possessed Glacier would have cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on Still.
Oh gosh.
You know what that would have done.
Yeah.
Oh god. Oh.
Yeah, you
Oh,
are extra
God.
vulnerable to
That
Tasha's
took a
Hideous
second to
Laughter
sink in.
now.
Damn. So is the smiling thing, is that fully in effect until we kill Horatio?
Yes, but remember, any smile, not every smile.
Yeah.
And whenever
It's
it
a
happens,
threat, not a promise.
you
A
still
possibility.
effectively are able to operate independently as the
Edgar, the slime boy.
Hope we made him as
Yeah.
harmless as we possibly could have.
Yep, you did.
Yep.
Good job convincing him.
I'm very proud that I managed to have Ash like blag and insult enough for it to be entertaining enough for the
It's
guy
a
to listen.
real bipper situation.
Yeah.
It is! I love it!
Like,
Yippee!
if it wasn't for that, like, clause, he would have been going around, like, testing, oh, what's pain feel like in this body? Because he knows what pain
Yeah.
feels
Oh
like.
no.
He knows what
Yeah.
pain feels like,
If
but
anyone,
it's different in
if anyone's
everybody.
read the Saul's published version of Journal 3,
Yeah. Just like
which
how...
I think that's like 60 cut.
Just
And like,
like
my
how
god, I
colour
can't
and
believe
taste.
they let him do that for
Yeah.
Bipper.
Just like how colour and
Like-
taste work in different bodies. Which is also something that he would be very fascinated by.
Oh boy, I wonder what would happen if I mixed all the cleaning chemicals on the siege wall.
Drink it.
This sure does
My
taste
concoction.
weird.
Yeah, I am so glad that I thought of, like, wait, don't let him cause havoc.
Also, I love
Yeah.
how many enemies Horatio is making.
And I think that's beautiful. Dude, if Four Fingers
Everyone
was
wants
still
to
alive,
be
he'd be like, yeah,
considerate.
kill him.
Yeah, Four Fingers... Four Fingers was his enemy. He made enemies with Four Fingers, he made enemies with fucking Ether, he made enemies with the Smile.
God, can you did the entire Horatio versus everyone?
You and the Phoenix crew both used to work for Horatio.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, Hazer would try to like brown nose and it would fail. And
20
he'd be like, all
charisma,
right,
by the
kill this
way.
guy.
Hmm.
What charisma?
Kill.
Yeah.
20.
20.
Ooh. Damn, I got
even,
Dahlia at
like,
19.
Hagar would try to brown nose Horatio and it would fail spectacularly. And he'd be like, all right, we gotta kill this guy.
Yeah.
You know, I think your screams would sound wonderful.
We gotta kill this guy.
Oh, no.
Love him though.
Killing comes last. I'm going to have a lot of fun.
Love him.
Yeah. We probably should have added a clause that he could absolutely torture and kill Horatio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn,
But-
I guess we'll
Do
give him
the
that
job
for
for
free.
But the
us.
deal is sealed now.
We'll just throw that in for free. But
Yeah.
I mean, to be
Yeah.
fair,
I cannot
like,
wait to tell
we
her.
haven't actually explicitly stated what all of the terms of the deal are. There's probably something about that.
Yeah.
there's a clause of if the rest of the sigil can't do it, fuck off, man. Fuck him up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get his ass.
You are to come to the Sigil and the Phoenix's aid should any harm come to them.
Yeah. But yes, that was...
Section 22 of the contract. Kill him.
Yes. Let
Like,
him
just-
if we can't.
Yeah, still just randomly might, at random points, just get possessed.
Valid. Love
Oh,
that. It's actually
goodness.
really fun.
And it's no longer like this, oh my god, it's going to try and kill us. It's an, oh god, not this fucking guy again.
Yeah.
And I will say, there is a way to guaranteed get the smile out of still. At least in a single instance of smiling.
Mm.
If you can manage to, through magic or other means, put still to sleep. Like, I mean, yeah.
I'm sure Archibald has plenty of that sleeping stuff left
But
over.
at the same time,
yeah.
the sleep spell, you know.
Yeah.
Archibald, I
Do any
think,
of
also
us
has
know?
access to that.
Do any of us know sleep?
Archibald does.
The spell. Oh, he does.
Of course he does.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
oh my...
Archibald's got us.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will note, if we're doing the 2014 version of that spell,
No,
still
we're doing the
has 93
2024.
health and counting.
We're doing 2020.
2024, fair enough.
It's better. Well,
Way
to be
less
fair, we're
volatile.
kind of like... I like to rule things in a, if you want to use the 2014 rules, use the 2014 rules. If you want to use the 2024 rules, use the 2024 rules. Both work.
Yeah, that's how I often do it as well.
And honestly, I think it's a little more fun in the, like, certain ways of teaching or strains of having magic can work in different ways.
Yeah.
It just feels a little wrong that a sorcerer and a bard, that like a warlock and a bard would have the same exact function to the same spell.
Yeah.
But yes, honestly, shall we just do like a travel sequence? Oh, right,
Sure.
it's in the frontier. Shall we do like a travel segment and then the hook for the next and then end the session?
Sure. I'm
Yeah,
good.
that works.
Right, okay. Now that you know what to look out for and how subtle these little rifts can be, even large ones like the Feywild one, you know what to look out for. You know how to stay vigilant. I'm going to say, if nothing else, roll a perception check. But
Okay.
if you have some skill to kind of, some way to argue that using one of your skills in particular would be useful to help navigate around, then, well, and avoid the rifts.
Arcana.
Oh yeah, Arcana would work as well. I will say
I was gonna
that
say, would casting detect magic help?
maybe.
Because you can see magic
wait,
in
no.
about 30.
Detect
30
evil
feet.
and good would be the spell, not detect magic. Magic is spells.
Yeah.
Evil and good is extra planar energy.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Which,
I return.
Gotcha.
Sorry.
Well, I
Hello,
can't do
welcome
that, so
back.
You're good.
that is.
oh fuck.
I'm just gonna do regular
hello.
perception.
We're doing a travel sequence. Everyone's rolling skill checks based on
Got it.
either just perception if you can't think of anything, or your own skills to see if you can justify them being used to circumnavigate near enough invisible rifts.
This is such a ridiculous question, but is anyone hearing a background hum?
Yes, very
You're
faintly.
gonna hate me,
Maybe a
Evelyn.
little bit of
Occasionally.
whittling from someone.
Hmm?
Nat 20 for Arcana for 27.
Oh no, I don't hate you. That's good.
Damn.
This is a group skill challenge.
Yeah, I got a 26
I'm
on
looking
that.
for a certain number of successes, but honestly, that nat 20, I'm going to count that as 2 successes.
Nice.
Yes.
Woo!
I'm realizing that now that I have spending like $3 every month for D&D Beyond, I can make all of my characters and their possible
26 Arcana from Still. Oh man, was that a 19?
Yep. That was a 17.
A
I
7?
have plus 9 to Arcana.
Oh, you have plus 9 to Arcana. I see.
Damn.
Okay.
good.
Damn.
Right. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 successes. DC was 15, and required number of successes was 4 out of 5.
Woo!
All is good for
Nice.
now.
For now.
Goodness.
Right. Ash, you do not manage to... you almost managed to help guide the ship, but anything you were about to discover or point out... Yes, Archibald does have sleep, Leanne. But the sleep spell is a temporary sleep. It's like anesthetic versus sleeping pills. It's a very different kind of sleep. It's not restful.
It's still sleep.
No, it's not still sleep. It's Eevee sleep.
Oh my
Shush you.
Unheard of.
You shut her up for that.
But yes. So, anything you would have pointed out, you find yourself just about realizing that someone else has just noticed it before you, unfortunately.
Makes sense that they're a little behind, considering the area.
Yes. Oh, wait, hold on, no. Oh, yeah, just about you got 4 successes because the nat 20 counted as 2.
Damn.
The 14 perception from Eliza. Eliza, you keep your eyes extremely well peeled. Very closely looking. But you only just manage to see the kind of shimmers of the outlines as they're passing by the ship.
Oh.
They are near imperceptible. You see the occasional one off in the distance, but any that haven't already been detected would have just been missed.
Gotcha.
Still and Dahlia. You.
Yeah.
Okay, actually, Still first, because not the nat 20. Still. You.
Yep.
Keeping both a close eye out and a potion, a concoction that has somewhat reactive properties to extraplanar energies. You will be running around the ship's bow bit by bit, kind of using it as a dowsing rod, seeing if there is any kind of otherworldly force and pointing it out before anything negative happens. Acting as this... I'm not gonna make a fucking Christmas reference. It's October.
It's spooky, scary skeleton month.
You are the red-nosed skeleton, shining the way of Jack Skellington's sleigh, spelled S-L-A-Y. Ho ho horror.
You're the ghost dog.
Boo.
Boo.
What is this? Amateur hour? The ghost's name is Zero. Also, ho ho horror is unironically one of the funniest quotes we've ever accidentally had.
But yes, then there's Dahlia. Dahlia is working diligently non-stop, almost the same kind of hours as Evie is putting in. Constantly on guard, on high alert, and attempting to reveal forcibly any rifts that are nearby. Occasionally, you'll see directly through a nearby rift that you would have completely missed otherwise, sometimes even directly in front of the ship. Some leading straight
And I assume she's also doing the same for the Phoenix?
Yes. The Phoenix is following directly close behind you, following in your wake.
Oh,
It's the correct word, but
I know it is.
but effectively, some of the portals you manage to reveal and shine a light on pass through to the hells, some to the heavens. Some you see shadowy crags jutting out from a barren surface, storm-strewn and sickening. Others are once again the Feywild.
Oh,
You see
God.
the elemental chaos. You see occasionally some tears leading into the plane of air or the plane of earth.
How many paths were there into and out of the Feywild when we were there?
I don't even want to know.
I think right now we need to keep focus on our destination.
Yes. No, I very much agree.
Until you happen to notice something.
No.
Oh?
suspended in midair. As if it's
Which-
being blown back by a great explosion, but completely stationary. Trapped in perpetual stillness. A fractured piece of a column.
Ash, that column would not be familiar to it, would it? Or that column would not be familiar to you, would it?
Ash will get as close to the column, and is there any text on the column?
There is not.
Mm-hmm. They'll go, I wouldn't remember. And they just stare at it.
Of course. Let us do our best to avoid it.
Why are you talking to Still? Still's not steering the ship. Evie is. Speaking of Evie,
No.
Evie was deftly and expertly circumnavigating any and all rifts that had been spotted, and occasionally spotting an undetected rift of her own, weaving between them with such precision and agility that the Phoenix was very much occasionally struggling to keep up. Sometimes the Sigil even having to stop for a brief moment to allow them to catch up and close the distance. Its navigation, the world hasn't seen the likes of for centuries.
No.
She's flexing on him. She's flexing on him.
Don't hurt them, Evie.
They'll kill you.
Your navigation skill's too good. They did! They did! That's the thing!
Really did.
Evie, be careful. Your navigation skill's too good. Your sense of direction too perfect. They killed you.
I love that.
Rat.
I love that.
Rat.
Real.
But
They did.
you will occasionally see more suspended bits of debris. A rock. Some brickwork. Some roof tiles. As if being thrown far away from some original point, but stuck. Trapped.
Actually, none of this would look familiar to
in a
Dahlia
single moment.
from... Would any of this look familiar to Dahlia from the Twilight?
Nothing quite jumps out at you, no.
Okay.
What about to Ash?
To Ash, the architecture seems somewhat familiar, but you can't quite put your finger on anything that it was from.
Yeah. If, as we get further and further, they will probably get quieter and quieter and just, paying a lot more attention to what's around them.
As if... You see...
Understandably.
While they're few and far between, you see these sort of pockets of almost halted time trapping these tiny little bits of debris. They do grow ever so slightly more frequent the further you get into the frontier. Until you do make out something slightly larger in the distance. You're not quite sure how big it is until you look through the telescope, but when you do, it's far bigger than any other examples. it's not just a piece of rubble, it's a full building. And it looks in rather good shape too. It's a very large one. And as you draw somewhat closer, you see windows of beautiful stained glass. And just outside it, a wonderful garden of wild flowers.
Flowers.
Really?
I'm
Married.
probably going to end the session
no.
there.
God damn it.
fucking- Oh my
Leanne,
god.
you're muted.
Oh,
Leanne?
Carol is muted
Can I
because
just-
she's gonna be screaming.
Oh my
We will
goodness.
catch you, my loyal audience, in the next session. Wildflower.
oh, oh
That's-
my!
Yes.
Yeah,
Fucking
I'm so excited.
finally.
Crazy. This is the thing.
Out of the frying pan into another frying pan.
Yep.
Out of the frying pan into the fucking into
Inferno.
the grease trap.
Yeah.
But that's for another time, my dear loyal flock.
Oh my
For now,
Oh
it is
God.
time to say goodbye. Goodbye,
Goodbye,
stream.
Goodbye, stream.
I'm so excited. Oh my god.
Oh, same.